and second over to Boycott. That's pushed away quite delightfully off his legs. That's Walker giving chase. Under normal circumstances, that would have gone through for 4. But Boycott having to settle this time for 3. Oh, that's a fine shot. Oh, it's the shot that Boycott has made very much his own. And once again, this slow outfield holding it back. So again, it'll be 3 runs instead of 4. It's pushed away this time off the front foot. Over pitch ball by Thompson will bring Braley 2 runs.
I think the law specifically precludes bowlers from using anything that's on their face. Doesn't matter if they lick the ball or their fingers, they can do it they like and get a bit of weed killer on their tongue. It's been on the grass, but if it's a bit of suntan lotion, I don't think you're permitted to have a dash at the ball with that.
It's a good shot. Splendid strike by Boycott. My word, he was quick to seize on the length of that. It's the first boundary of the match. That's partly to do with the slow outfield. That was a fine stroke. And again, that's an even better one.
Wasn't meant to be a bouncer, but certainly far too short to bowl a batsman of Boycott's class.
John Lever coming in place of the injury on both them, and once again Jeff Miller, unfortunately and unluckily, having the job as 12th man. Well, he's found the gap all right this time. Waited for that, played it later, put it away square. The slow outfield will hold it up, but again, Boycott will have no problem in taking 3. 3 runs, in fact, already recorded on this board. Braley now to face Thompson. And he too has got it through. There's no 3rd man. McCoskey coming to do the chasing. And it could just about beat him. Slowly goes over the ropes. So Braley's first boundary of the morning after an hour and 40 minutes. And that's away square on the offside. The roar going up at the oval for the 50 partnership between Boycott and Braley. So again, these two are doing England proud. They've got them away to another fine start. 50's come up in 98 minutes, and it's taken 25 overs. He's found the gap again, played it late. So 4 more runs to Mike Braley. Not quite where he intended. He was pushing it out squarish on the offside, but again, that was an extra bit of pace. But he kept it all the way along the ground. That's the important thing. He moves on now ahead of Boycott on 29 to Boycott's 25. So Thompson's 7 overs have cost 26 this morning. Should be 2 runs this time for Boycott. Great Sergeant fielding. Good throw coming in. He'd only 1 wicket to aim at. That's well bowled. Beautiful in-swinger. And up goes the finger and Boycott's gone. He hesitated there for a minute, but a lovely in-swinger, a little inside edge onto the pad and taken it slick. So in terms of Boycott's performances this season, that I suppose can be credited as a failure. He's made only 39, but he's helped Braley to give England a fine start. An opening partnership of 86 before he falls to Walker. See how this ball ducked in quite late. Coming in now, pushing forward, inside edge onto the bed, and Dullin a very straightforward catch to second slip. 2 hours 50 minutes out there for Geoffrey Boycott. A quiet word with Woolmer. There's the batsman cross. And that's an edge, and that's taken, and so often the case, one following the other. Malone picking up his first wicket in Test match cricket and dismissing Mike Brearley, caught behind, also for 39. So joyous Australians, a very happy Mick Malone there. Well, nobody can doubt that he hadn't deserved that wicket. Been the best of the Australian bowlers to date. A useful little outswinger, catching the outside edge. Marsh making no mistake behind. And Brearley out for 39, the second English wicket going down at 88. And the end of Brearley's innings, which had lasted exactly 3 hours here. This time it's that one just moving fractionally away. Not a great deal, but sufficient to find the outside edge. And Marsh taking a good low catch. Oh, it's well bowled too. Swung in, well worth a shout. And again, Marsh and the Australians disappointed. But a highly dangerous shot there, played by Woolmer, if you can call it a shot. Ball pitching outside, offering nothing at all. Just thrusting the pad forward, and no doubt that one was swinging in. Oh, Max Walker couldn't believe it. Thought he was certain to get an edge there. Really let that one go. Quick ball. There's the cutter. Not a very good shot from Randall. Well, it's squeezed away past third slip. Ray Bright in the gully giving chase, and no problem at all here. And adding 3 to his score. 3 more to Woolmer. He moves into double figures now.
That's safe, bouncing well in front of Ray Bright. And the 100 comes up for England. Randall goes on to 3. So he's having a little problem with his right wrist. I seem to remember this morning he was going away to his right to field a ball, and looked as though he might have jarred his wrist a little bit. Even the very slow outfield won't stop that boundary. Bob Woolmer goes on now to 15. It is quite an extraordinary performance this from Mick Malone. We're into the 58th over now, and he's into his 27th, so he's kept that far end, the Vauxhall end, going just about right through, with the exception of a couple of overs from Bright just before the interval. And he's gone, and well-deserved success for Malone. Randall is out for 3. Caught Marsh, bowled Malone. And marathon effort it might be, but he's a strong, fit lad. And he's done a fine job there for Greg Chappell today. And after that opening partnership of 86 between Boycott and Brearley, we've now had 3 wickets go down for 18 runs. Tony Greig, mixed reception for him. We can have a look now at how Derek Randall was removed by the Marsh-Malone combination, the same one that removed Brearley with the score at 88. Almost as though they came very low off the bat. don't think it was a bottom edge, but it might just have come from the cue end. That's got to be very close indeed. Yes. That's a good bowling change by Greg Chappell to bring Thomson back. And it's 104 for 4 now, with Woolmer out for 15. LBW bowled Thomson, a little bit of extra pace in that one. He's into his second over of this third spell. And I would think the batsman beaten purely by pace there. It looked as though he was late with the stroke and playing across it, not all that far. He's out, caught at gully. Ray Bright, the away swinger again, and Tony Greig is out without scoring. 106 for 5, thick outside edge. And Mick Malone has taken his third wicket. Well pitched up out swinger. Went away even further on pitching. And it flew fairly quickly to Ray Bright at gully, but it was at a comfortable height. It's got to be very close. Might have been going down the leg side, but useful delivery, good thinking. Slipped the in-swinger in first up. Oh, it's a fine shot. Beautiful stroke. Wasn't much more than firm defensive push. Easily beat David Hooks into the boundary.
It's a fine ball that swung in again and swung very late. It's 6 years since Graham Root played his first Test match for England. In fact, played his first game as an opening batsman in Kanpur in India. He's never been able to establish himself regularly in this side. This is his 11th Test match. And David Hooks doing well to cut that out. And that's it. Outside edge, the ball has carried to Greg Chappell. Allen not standing there. Why standing there? Goodness only knows, because it went to slip some 2 or 3 feet off the ground. So Malone strikes again. A disappointed Alan Knott on his way back, out for 6. And 6 Englishmen out now for 122. There'll be no possible doubt in anybody's mind about that slip catch. Not pushing forward. A little away swing, striking the outside edge and going to McCosker some 2 or 3 feet off the ground. So after that good sound start by Braley and Boycott, the middle order disintegrating here in face of some very keen Australian bowling. Malone to lever. Oh, look at that delivery. Quite incredible. That started outside the leg stump, didn't miss it by very much, and then swung after it had passed the batsman. Could easily have knocked the leg stump back. There it started to swing. Watch it go away now. And see where Marsh has got to take it in the end. Oh. Disappointed look there on Malone's face. See that last delivery again. It looks as though that's going through as a caught and bolt chance.
It's got to be close. Yes, indeed. John Lever has gone, and Mick Malone has claimed his 5th wicket. Lever out, OBW ball Malone for 3. It's 130 for 7. Malone has 5 for 40. The in-swinger this time. Didn't seem to move a great deal. Might have kept on going a bit after it landed, hitting on the seam. But Lever was playing a few inches outside the line.
Maxi can really make it go at will now. Perhaps one of the most extraordinary things about today's play has been whereas in the morning, Maxi seemed to be occasionally using a bit of cream on his face or something on the ball. It didn't go very much. In the afternoon, when he stopped that and started using sweat and lick, it seems to start going better.
Didn't quite time that as it wanted, Waters the fieldsman, but they've certainly got the chance to take 3. Takes Roop now on to 20, 133 for 7. Good shot. David Hooks won't do the chasing, but they'll pick up 3 there. But he still got off the middle. Two more to Underwood. Takes him on to 6-1, 45 for 7. It'll be Thompson into the boundary. Underwood goes to 10 and the total to 149. And 150 comes up. There've only been 8 boundaries in that 150. It's been a struggle most of the day, struggle run-wise anyway. When Brealey and Boycott were in occupation, they were looking relatively comfortable if you compare it with the way some of the other batsmen have looked against a swinging ball. Slow one. It's 3 to Graham Roop.
It's Roop on 28. It's a fresh over from Thompson. Just his 16th of the day. Lovely shot there by Roop, chopped away down to 3rd man, and that'll go through for 4. That's only the 2nd time he's found the boundary. And these are 33 very valuable runs that Roop and Underwood have added. Did well to dig that out late. A really fine, fast Yorker coming late in the day from Thompson. There's trouble here. But, Underwood gets back in the end. Well, the new ball, I think, might well be taken. 85 was up. And there you can see that bright, shiny ball. Thompson to try again. Roop is the batsman facing. And he's bowling. So he's got it through and he dismisses Roop for 38, and that is Jeff Thompson's 100th wicket in Test match cricket. So it's a good performance. He's got there quite quickly. This is only his 22nd Test match, and 4.5 Test wickets per Test is a good record. This is the way it happened with Graham Roop, who made 38 and played pretty well out there, losing his middle stump. So the first time the stumps have been hit here. Graham Root, the 8th man out. Total on 169. Bowled Thomson for 38. It's beaten Bright this time in the gully. King Hughes giving chase. And Hendrick Keane on the 3rd. So a good run in. Those 2 batsmen. Well, he plays Underwood. He gets 3 for it. Moves on to 20. Oh, it's been slow progress for England here today. 88 overs bowled by Australia, and the total on 174 for 8. 20 of those to Underwood, who now faces Thomson. Well, that's just clipped the leg stump. So Thomson strikes again, the end of a very valuable innings from Derek Underwood. 20 most useful runs at a very critical time. So his departure, the 9th man out, the score on 174. And Thomson knocks over the leg stump this time. Just angled in, just clipping that leg stump. And Thomson checking both blocks. That's one over the Vauxhall stand, right on 20 past, so he's perfectly safe now to let it go. And that should be 4 runs. It's steered away, down to the Vauxhall boundary, off the outside edge by Willis for 4. Yes, off come the bails. Malone back at the far end is foiled. He can't get his 44th over in. And the first day play ends here at the Oval with England put into bat by Greg Chappell, 181 for 9.
Well, that's a most uneven-looking scorecard with the 86-run partnership at the start, and then the middle order collapse.